So I want to talk about it on my channel because it's just something that I want to start talking about. I usually stay away from politics and racial and religion stuff on my channel before because I guess I didn't want to attract negativity. But on the other hand, what happened today, if you don't speak out, foolishness like this is allowed to happen and people start to be okay with it. If you guys didn't hear what Ben Carson had to say about immigrants, which were slaves, he now called us immigrants. Definitely Google it and listen to the whole thing. I heard it yesterday. I think, J-Ro, you just heard it this morning.
I just heard this morning. It's horrible. This is going to be a long 4 years. Ben Carson, sorry if she don't like what I say, she got it out. A black man, he's black. Ben Carson is black. Said that we were immigrants.
That's what hurts me the most. I can deal with
Donald Trump probably saying
racist, you know, other people that don't know your story, white people, Spanish, whatever. I can deal with that. But when it's your own saying this out their mouth, it's just like, where? How did you come up with this? How did you brainstorm this? What about what you read in the books or the history books or you saw made you think, oh, these people who were kidnapped and enslaved were immigrants thinking of coming to another country so their kids could have a better life? How being whipped, raped, abused would be a better life for your children than being free? How did that come about? How did you come about that? I want to know. I really would like to ask him, how did you sit down? You are supposedly intelligence, and that's what Pastor was talking about. It's one thing to have wisdom and another thing to have knowledge. You can have all the knowledge you want in the world, but if you don't have any wisdom, and that was not wise to say or to think. How could you even compare an immigrant, someone who, for instance, if we got in the boat and sailed over here, and what happened to us, okay, fine, you can call us an immigrant. But being kidnapped and thought of as cattle, oh, they wanted a better life for they knew. Our ancestors didn't think that me and J-Ro would be living the way we're living today. God be the glory for that. But that wasn't what they were thinking. They were hoping, wishing, but the reality of that time, they weren't free.
And this guy is the leader of the urban development. And I don't mean, you know, if you live in nicely and everything, but I mean urban. Urban usually means a little bit, basically minority people in the crowded communities, and he's the leader of the urban. So this is going to be a long 4 years. Hashtag that. This is going to be a long 4 years.
Ben Carson does have the right to his opinion, and others have the right to their opinions. But I believe as African Americans, we have the right that don't agree with Ben Carson. We have the right to our opinions, and we have a voice, and we need to use it. An immigrant is someone who chose to come to a country to live, who made a decision. A slave did not have that right. We did not choose. So I don't care what you're thinking or how you're trying to rationalize it. In my mind, don't flip the narrative. No, we did not choose to get into the bottom of a slave ship and come over here. Don't change the narrative. That is not going to help heal us. The truth will set you free. Say what it is. Say that it happened. We're sorry. Let's move forward. But please do not belittle it, and please don't lie and try to sugarcoat it. I believe that is 100% the problem. We are lying and saying that, oh, it wasn't that bad. Yes, it was. And yes, we are still suffering. Not just black people, white people also. Hatred builds hatred. And we have to heal it with love and truth. But lying and sugarcoating it and acting like it didn't happen is not working, clearly.